watching videos on YouTube and learning all about this thing called narcissism and problematic behavior, oh my gosh, you're missing out. You can get a full education in a matter of months. You can get a non-accredited degree in psychology. You can learn so much, and you can learn it from people that have studied psychology, and you can also learn it from people that are experiencing maybe where you are going to be in a few months, or maybe where you were, and it can be a good reminder. But ideally, when you listen to YouTube, I say listen because I don't always watch what the viewer's doing. I actually use YouTube as like a classroom. So I listened to this incredible video yesterday, and it was from BA Recovery. She has so many incredible insights, but she used an example, an illustration, which helped me really clarify. I could never put my finger on this, but she helped me clarify the difference between our responsibility to ourselves when somebody has basically abused us. You know, it's not fair what this person's done, and we get stuck on waiting for that person to apologize, to make things right. And with a narcissist, it's never going to happen because they never think they're at fault. So I'm going to use this illustration that she said in her video, and I hope I get as accurate as I can. But she used an example about somebody. Say you're riding your bike and you have a problematic person that's mad at you. This person's mad at you, and you're riding your bike maybe 3 miles an hour, and you're just riding by them, and they push you over on it, and you fall and you break your arm. Okay? Now, you broke your arm. They caused you to break your arm. They pushed you off the bicycle. You know, you fell down and you hit your elbow or whatever. And so you go to the hospital, and they have to set it and everything. Now, technically, the person who pushed you off that bike, it's their fault. You know, and what they did was not fair. I mean, they just basically caused injury to you, and, you know, they should take responsibility for what they did. The problem is with a problematic person is that they are not going to accept responsibility because they feel that they were in the right to push you off that bike. Now, I know this is an example, maybe it's a little bit of an extreme example because it involves physical harm, but think of the mental harm, okay? That's what I was thinking of it, because, you know, did they pushed you off the bike? Was that wrong? Correct, it was wrong. Should they fix it? Should they pay for it? Should they do everything they can and apologize for doing that? Absolutely, they should. Absolutely. The problem is a lot of us get stuck there, including myself. We get stuck where we're waiting on that person to apologize and make it right. We're giving them the power to fix us. We're letting them dictate how things are going to be instead of using our own power. So when that happens, if we don't go to the doctor, if we don't go to the emergency room for that arm, well, it's going to make things worse. So what we have to do is we still have to accept responsibility for our own arm, even though it's not fair. They shouldn't have done it. But if we're waiting for an apology from them, or even financial reimbursement for the doctor, you know what? A lot of times from them, it's never going to come. And if we keep waiting on it long enough, the arm's not going to set right. It's not going to go back together right. So we're going to be in worse shape. So the point is that we still need to take responsibility for harm that's caused to ourselves. Now, what kind of harm is caused to ourselves? Well, the PTSD, the CTPSD, the emotional triggers and things like that. I think what a lot of us expect, and I wanted this too, was that closure. We wanted the narc to apologize, see their damage in all of this, see how unfair and ridiculous that they are, so that somehow we can get this closure. And I know, because that's how normal people operate. We want things to have a beginning and an end, and if the relationship's over, give me an end. Give me something that makes my mental map of the world work out, because when somebody's treating me this bad, I can't believe that people are this bad and evil, right? I mean, is it evil or what is it? So the point is that, I keep saying the point is, you guys know what I'm saying. We want to be able to not have to depend on that narcissist for closure. And I said this, and maybe somebody will make a meme out of it, but I said this and I really believe it, that closure with a narcissist comes when you realize you don't need it from them. When you accept that you don't get closure from them, that's your closure. You're taking your power back. You're taking responsibility for your life and not waiting for them to make it right, make it fair. These people are not, they don't think the same way. They don't think logically. They don't think rationally. They think they do. That's what's crazy about it. They think that they think better than you. They think they're more accurate on things than you are. They're more emotionally balanced than you are. Well, they don't have any emotions. I mean, they have rage and, a few of the key reptilian, emotions, but they don't have the complexities that you have. So you are weaker to them. You have a weakness and they don't. That's how they see it. So anyways, fix your arm, go to the hospital, figure out how you're going to do it, focus on your power. You can do it. There's a lot of things that you can do, and you can get the help of other people. Instead of going to the hospital on your own, get somebody in this group to drive you to the hospital. Maybe somebody in the group's a doctor. Get them to have them help you with it. You're not alone in this. And that's the thing is if we isolate ourselves and we still depend on the narc for our emotional our emotional well-being, we're going to continue to be in that trap. So kicking the narc out of the equation, not isolating and getting in touch with others, you're going to see that you're not alone. There's people that really do care, that want to listen to you, that want to help, and life gets better. It gets much better. And I'm going to try to do this while I'm driving, but you want to be like this. So, all right. Have a good one, guys. Love you. Bye.